Welcome to you, my name's Dayle and this is Dayle's Addiction. I'm bringing you a new series of short videos called Dayle's Downloads. Basically, I'll be talking about anything that's topical in relation to luxury fashion and handbags and accessories, which is what I love best. Thanks for this fabulous idea in diversifying my channel. Bella, you know who you are, 5 Heliotrope if you see her here on YouTube. Thanks very much. I think it's a great idea and I'm excited to provide short little commentary on topical issues. So if there's an issue that you would like me to address in this series, please don't hesitate to put it in the comment section down below, or alternatively send me a DM on Instagram. This one today is about watching yourself, not just when you walk around with your luxury handbags, but also when you're shopping for luxury handbags. On the weekend, in a big fashion capital department store here in Australia called Chadstone Shopping Centre down in Melbourne, there was an incident which was filmed and is on TikTok. I'm not going to play that TikTok video here, but I will put the link in the description box below so you can go and check it out yourself. The reason I'm not going to is because it's filming the people who are actually doing the stealing, and that may need to be used as evidence at some stage down the track, and I wouldn't want to interfere with that process. But effectively, there was a post on the Australian Facebook group called Luxury Designer Resale where somebody said, look out for 2 DIOR bags, one Lady Dior and one in Lizard, stolen from Chadstone DIOR today. A woman had one out to purchase. 2 people came in, punched security and others, and stole the bags from right in front of her. Do not buy and report them. There are a number of comments in that post, and one said about Australian luxury stores needing to crack down on security, limit the number of people who can enter stores, have a 1-on-1 ratio for client advisors to clients, and have security on the doors. Now, a lot of stores do that here, but in some stores they don't. I think, to be honest, the security that are on the doors don't really look that threatening to people who have a plan and are ready to carry it out, especially in groups. Another person had commented on the post saying that there's been a lot of theft lately, especially in luxury stores. Thieves have been violent. Moncler, Valentino and Fendi have also been hit up in the past week. Now, this is pretty shocking, and I have to say I have witnessed some pretty alarming behaviour myself here in Brisbane, but after talking to a few friends about it, there's a few takeaways, I guess, that I think that we should be conscious of when we're shopping for luxury. One, this particular DIOR in Chadstone Shopping Centre is pretty close to an exit point, so any of the stores around that area, there's a Tiffany & Co, there's a Louis Vuitton, there's a Fendi. They're pretty clear points to just walk in, grab things, or throw a decoy, or in this case be physically violent towards security or other patrons to take items of merchandise and just run for the doors. Pretty scary if you work in the store, pretty scary if you're a customer in the store. It leads you to think, well, if they're willing to do that with store merchandise, are they willing to then steal my shopping once I leave a store? And the answer is probably yes. So what are the things that we should do to make sure that we ensure our own safety when we're shopping? I guess first of all, the thing that came to mind for me is I normally sit my handbag down while I'm trying on pieces. I probably won't do that anymore, or I'll ask for the sales associate to put my handbag behind the counter so that it's not just sitting on a chair or a countertop for somebody to take not just the bag but also the contents inside. Secondly, in terms of purchasing the bag, and depending on what time of day you're shopping, these incidents happened in the broad light of day, which I guess is really concerning because you would think when there's lots of people around you would be safe. In this incident, it wasn't. And so if you are potentially making quite a significant purchase, you might want to have your goods DHL'd home so that you're not at risk of walking through a shopping centre or out to the car park and an assailant coming and attacking you there. Isn't it sad that this is where we've gotten to? I guess the other points are to just be aware and alert. When you look at this video and I talk to people about their particular experiences when they've been luxury shopping, It's something that happens a lot, and in my personal experience, I know that shopping on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays at luxury stores in Brisbane, where I live, which is a pretty conservative place, it's pretty chill, is totally different from shopping through the week. And what I mean by that is on Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, I've seen drunk people walk straight into the boutique because there's no security on the door. I've seen people who look like they've been dared to enter the boutique and touch things and sarcastically say, oh, this is lovely, does it come in my size? And it might be, you know, a kind of big muscly burly bloke looking at a silk dress, for example. I've even made comment to my local Fendi, is this the kind of clientele that, you know, normally come in on a weekend? And the reality is any store that doesn't have someone on the door can't really create a barrier. Not too many people who are up for trouble are prepared to wait for security to let them in. So I'm thinking the stores that don't have door people, for example, even though it's very welcoming as a client, it's also pretty welcoming to the riffraff who want to come in and cause some trouble and maybe even steal some things. It's pretty hard to get inside of Louis Vuitton, DIOR, Tiffany and those sorts of places, but once thieves are in, we'll try and stop them. So I think the reality is the security of the store is absolutely the work of the house. They should be making their clients feel safe, and also, really importantly, they should be making their employees feel safe. But for you as a luxury consumer, there's a few things that you will need to look out for. And this is a bit of a shock in the Australian luxury community because it's pretty easygoing here. And I know that a lot of my contemporaries over in Europe and the UK and the US do talk about some of the challenges around wearing luxury and feeling targeted. Well, this is really concerning to see this trend of just shopping luxury making you a target. So I'm interested to know from you, have you had similar experiences and what would your advice be, and how do you keep safe when you are luxury shopping? I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below, and again, remember, if there's a topic that you want my opinion on, throw it in the comment section below as well. I would love to hear from you. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I put out long form videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, and I'm going to keep these ones up weekly, probably even bi-weekly, who knows. Anyway, it's great to see you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Ciao.